We are doing a street food video here in Athens today. I've actually already tried it, not because we are super amateur at filming, but because our sound failed. So after we filmed it and checked that the sound was missing, so you missed the candid time when I took this out of the bag and I was like, holy shit, this is so heavy. Like, this weighs probably a kilo. So we're doing a street food video here, and this is the first one we're trying, and this is falafel. It's usually a deep fried little ball that's made from chickpea. I know in some countries they use other beans or other lentils, and you know, depending on where you are in the world, the spices and herbs might differ. But yeah, so we bought this for €5. It is a portion of falafel, but it kind of came in like a salad format. I was kind of expecting just falafel, but I'm not upset about the salad at all, and it also has this awesome eggplant on top as well. So this was €5, and then you can also get this in a wrap or a pocket, which I'm not sure if there's a difference, but it's like a pita bread wrap. But I was wanting just falafel, and they asked me what spice level I wanted, which I don't understand because I'm not sure where the spice is. But I said, yeah, sure, and asked for medium spice. So this is what the falafel looks like on the inside. So for me, just at first glance looking at it, it's very different to other falafels in terms of it doesn't have spices, well, not spices. It doesn't have, you can't clearly see any herbs in here. Most of the falafels I've had, you have an obvious amount of parsley in there. This one, you can't see that. I already took a bite of that falafel. Yeah. So it's more dense than other falafels that I've had. Usually they're quite crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. This one is very dense. That's why this is heavy. Like, my arm is getting sore, and I can sit here and work off the falafel as I'm eating it. So it's quite good. But yeah, it's quite nice with the salad. Although, I think this is very shareable because of how heavy it is. Like, this is a massive amount of food. A massive amount of food. Very tasty though. I don't really taste the spice. I don't really taste any spice. It's quite a subtle falafel compared to other ones I've had. It's kind of salty, and it's got a really nice salty hit, but it's almost as if the focus on it was more the density of it, maybe. I'm not sure. But the sauce is really kind of holds this together, I think. Anyway, I'm going to try some eggplant. It has like a tomatoey type of sauce on it. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, she only went to make up for the summer.
I love falafel, so this makes me very, very happy.
So on the other hand, I'm a little bit disappointed that it's not a solid condensed pile of falafel, because I just wanted pure falafel. No, I'm kidding. It's actually quite good to have salads, but when I felt the weight of it, I was like, wow, that's heavy. So the salads are quite good because it's quite refreshing. And I'll tell you what, in this part of the world, I know it sounds strange, but in this part of the world, tomatoes just taste awesome. They taste like real tomatoes, not hot house tomatoes that taste like water. So I'm about to try the falafel. The falafel is very heavy. Like, I can look at it and go, look at that. That's the fork bending test. It's a special ancient Greek method. Not really. Those are yummy falafel. Very dense. Full of flavor. that shit on top just tastes so good. And it is a little bit spicy. There is a spice to it, like a heat.
Do you think it's just the powder on top?
I think it is just the powder on top. I think it's literally chili powder. Or hot powder. No, chili powder. Yeah, anyway. The salad is good. The salad is very good. I'm gonna try an eggplant now. Tomatoey, yogurty eggplant. So, you come to Greece, you come to Athens, have some falafel. I mean, like Karen said, it's not something that you find in every street corner, but they definitely put their own twist into it. And that twist is awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so we can't have a street food video in Athens without having a gyros. So gyros is, so this one is pork, and it was €270, and basically you get this everywhere in Athens, and it's meat that's on the spit, and then they shave it off, and they put it in a pita bread wrap, usually with fries and other things. Ooh, it's very hot. Everyone kind of like does their own thing, but generally it has like the onion and tomato, and that's kind of, there you go, sorry for that. And yeah, you get this everywhere, and everywhere it's around a similar price, but we've seen it for up to about €3. You don't often get it for more than €3. Oh my god, it looks so good. And there's usually tzatziki in there as well, or some kind of yogurty sauce. So you can see the red onion, you can see the tomato, you can see some fresh parsley, you can see the fries, and you can see the sliced. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. It's so tender, melt in your mouth, oily-ish, but not overly oily, just that like a nice juicy kind of texture. That is so good. That is so good. And such a cheap way to eat here. What I love about the first bite is the bread is warm and soft. You get hit with the saltiness of the meat, the crunch of the red onion, and the creaminess of the tzatziki all at once. It's just a party in my mouth, you know what I mean? But really, bug. I could definitely eat this every day. That's one of the best ones I've actually had here. And we've had a few. Some of them, the meat can be dry sometimes, so it's very, you kind of, the more you stay, the longer you stay here, the more you try, and then you kind of see which ones you like. And there was one where I didn't love the spice around it. So you get different variations of this, but yeah, it's freaking amazing. And this bread, really good. Really good. 10 out of 10 for me.
This is probably a perfect food. It has onions, potato, pork, and bread. You can't actually ask for more. That's like, I mean, it's not the Trinity, it's the quadridity. Yeah, it's like the 4 horsemen of goodness. So I'm just gonna have a bite now. Oh, it smells so friggin' good. Ooh. Hand meat.
I was gonna steal it.
Yeah. So the thing is, you can eat very cheaply. You can eat quite costly, but this one here is €280. There's probably 100 grams or 120 grams of protein in there. That's bloody good. That's bloody good. And it's pork. And pork is the healthiest of all meats. I'm a scientist, and that's a fact. Pork is the healthiest of all meats. Woo!
Better save me some.
No.
I'll get my own then.
Good.
Very good.
Highly recommend it. And Karen is right. It is one of the best ones we've had. It is. It is freaking excellent.
I think what makes it the best one is actually the meat in this case.
Yeah. The meat is,
The seasoning is great.
yeah, and it's tender and it's not too hard and burnt and yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. So last but not least, we are going to feature the seafood in a cone. Okay, look, someone told me about seafood in a cone, that it's supposed to be a common street food in Greece. That's bullshit.
Well, it's not in Athens.
Not in Athens anyway. So I think maybe in some islands this is something that you can get by the beach, but it's definitely not in Athens. So we actually had to go out of our way to find seafood in a cone. I mean, calamari is obviously common, but takeaway seafood in a cone is definitely not that common. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna eat some rare seafood in a cone. I can't go on enough how good the calamari is here. Like, almost 50% of our meals so far has incorporated some sort of calamari. It's delicious. And seafood in a cone makes it even better because you think you're having ice cream, but no, it's not ice cream, it's squid. Which actually is a little sad because I like ice cream, but it's bloody good. So if you can find seafood in a cone, then it's definitely worth getting. Just get it. If you get seafood in a cone, it's not every day you'll go past it, so just get it. But you can have calamari in every restaurant here, so. And this was 580 euro. And that's not bad, considering that it's real calamari. It's not your fake calamari where it's like, you know, like seafood sausage meat type thing. It's actually real squid.
And what other options do they have?
And they have anchovies, squid. They have anchovies, squid, shrimp, fish, and sardines. I think sardines. Yeah. So you can have different types of seafood in a cone. There you go. Thanks for joining us for our street food special.